Hi, dear ones. We are approaching eclipse season, if you didn't know. So, big changes are ahead of us. And so, you may already feel the energy because eclipses bring about really powerful changes in us individually and in the collective world. So, we've had the lunar nodes have been in Aries and Libra. And they are switching to the Virgo Pisces axis. So we've got the full moon lunar eclipse, the first eclipse on this new axis in Virgo on the 14th of March at 6:54 a.m. That's GMT time, depending where you are in the world. So it is very soon, and I see it. I don't get into it, but I know there is a lot of fear and heaviness in the world. And it's not that we look away from the shadows, but we don't let it change our energy, right? Because you are your creator. You are a co-creator of your life, and you can choose where you focus your energy on. So if you're feeling like you're being sucked into this real heaviness of things that are going on in the planet, remember to come back to yourself, come back to your body, to your soul, and spend time in meditation, whatever it is that connects you in with that vibration of love, that gratitude, that peace, because we really need to come back to the heart in these times. Okay, so particularly I know we're attract a lot of empathic people, and I know you're probably here watching, so please be mindful of your own emotional and mental well-being. It is so important, to heal the planet. The more of us that are in this love vibration, the more that is going to ripple out and actually help disperse the fear and calm that heaviness down. So you owe it to yourself. Stay centered in your own light. Okay, it's really important. So this full moon lunar eclipse is in Virgo. So it's happening at 23 degrees and 56 seconds. So if you do have, if you know you have lots of planets in Virgo or Pisces, then these eclipse series that we're going to be in over the next 18 months will be more powerful for you. Again, it depends on the degree. I haven't got a lot going on in those two parts of my chart, except I am a Pisces rising, so that part will be significant, the way I move through the world. But if you know that this might be a really good time to get a reading, to dive deeper, if that's with me or somebody else. Just have a think about that, to really help you navigate these transformative times. So the last eclipse of that Aries Libra we've got is coming up on the 29th of March, and that will end that cycle, which is very much about relationships. Libra is about the other. It's about, how can I be of service to you? How can I hold polarity, two different opinions at the same time? It's very diplomatic. And Aries is about the self. How can I be more assertive and more centered in my courage and my authority? Now, the Virgo Pisces axis is very much about being of service. How can I help? How can I help humanity? And Pisces speaks to being more compassionate. You've definitely seen there has been, a huge, I talked about in the yearly forecast, there's been a huge boom of like the spiritual world with meditation, plant ceremonies, you name it. We're in the realm of Pisces there, that inner mystic. So we are being called to connect with, how can we be more connected? Because essentially we are all vibrations. Everything operates on a vibration, and whatever vibration you're in, you attract. Like attracts like, right? You attract people that are on a similar energy level to you, right? Experiences. If you're on the vibration of love and compassion, you will attract those situations that are on that vibration too. So just giving you an overview there, I think these axis change is going to be really significant to the healers, the coaches, all you intuitives out there, is getting your work out there more, believing in it, having more faith and more trust in your path. Because ultimately, Pisces is all about the inner mystic in us. We all have it. You all have it. Or, you know, whether you believe in God or whatever you call it, the divine, the universe, it is this energy that is guiding our lives, right? We are not in control. And the more we can surrender to that energy moving through us, that universal energy, using us as a conduit, the easier it is for us to be of service and to live our soul path out, right? So the first, this full moon in Virgo is like, right, it might bring unexpected change. It probably will. Like, what are the ways you really want to be of service? And maybe you need to, because it's a full moon, you might need to let go of old like offerings or old services that you are doing in your business. You might need to put an end to some of those things that don't resonate anymore with your path. So just allow things to fall away. I know change can be scary at first, but it is a natural part of eclipse season. So the more you can surrender to the flow and just be curious about, oh, okay, is it time to let this go? And when you obviously let something go, then there's space for something new to be birthed, which is really exciting. So yeah, these eclipses are going to run over the next 18 months. And it's really going to teach us even deeper levels of faith in the unseen, faith that we are so supported by the universe. We are always being guided, all is well. We are exactly where we need to be, even though sometimes we feel we should be further ahead. And this full moon in Virgo may, you know, it might make us go into self-judgment, self-criticism. Why aren't I where I want to be, and all of that. So just notice it, journal it, get it out your head. You know, also, if there's like old journals that you've got, just go burn them at this time, because the eclipse will bring these changes whether you're ready or not for them. So yeah, it's that. And Virgo is the goddess of fertility. So this is really opportunity to go, okay, there's a fertile ground here. What do I want to plant? What do I want to seed? What do I want to put my energy into? Yeah. So all of you listening here, I know you have a big mission and you have so much you want to do in this life. And you've just got to keep trusting and moving forwards and sharing your wisdom, because honestly, the planet needs it. The planet needs you to step up and shine your light. Yeah, I know it can be scary. And I have realized that I probably played small a lot last year and was in sort of a bit of a hermit phase at the end of last year. And I'm like, right, it's time to get out there, even when things feel scary. How can you sit with the fear as well as be in that space of courage? How can you walk with fear and courage at the same time? Because it's not that we don't have to shut the voice of fear down, because it's generally always going to be there, right? If we are doing something unknown and out of our comfort zone, you know, it's natural as a human to have fear. And it also means that we care about something, but it is our subconscious or our ego trying to keep us safe. So just acknowledge it when the fear comes. I see you, I hear you, give it space, and it might actually have some valuable feedback for you. But then lean into love, lead with courage, lead with faith, right? This is really what this whole new eclipse energies are going to be teaching us. and really coming back into like a divine union with source, with spirit, whatever you call it, the universe, the divine, connecting with that energy. I went on a walk earlier, and I feel connected to Mother Earth. I feel like I could be more, and I want to deepen that relationship. So I gave like a little offering of some shells and a crystal to the earth and said a prayer. And you know what that is doing for me, it's from the heart. It's like, I know Mother Earth holds so much of us. She allows us to breathe. She produces the oxygen for us to breathe. I mean, what a gift is that? It is incredible. It is a miracle to be alive. So, you know, you might want to do something in your own way at this full moon to show gratitude to life, to your existence. The Mayans talk a lot about this, and I think it is that gratitude is so important, you know, to living from the heart. So it's a, yeah, important part of that. And also because this full moon's in Virgo, it's themes of discernment, being discerning. Where are you focusing your energy? And if you have lots of projects on the go, what is, you know, maybe give them percentages. Right, I'm going to work 80% on this and 20% on this other thing. And connecting with that motherly energy. Virgo is, you know, often people say, oh, it's the inner critic, it's the judgmental part of us. Yeah, we all have that. But it's also this beautiful yin energy of like, what do I want to create here? Be intentional. The body mind connection. Virgo is brilliant at this. These are the healers, the people that work really well with herbs and the earth as well. This is a really good time to connect with the earth, herbs, with plants, that kind of thing. Connect with that motherly energy. And when you're discerning about your energy, that requires you putting boundaries with yourself as well, right? Because sometimes that's really hard. I had this thing where I stopped going on my phone after 9:15, and I have wind down time to read or meditate just before bed. And sometimes I fall out of it. I was like, it's okay. I give myself compassion, back to the old habit, and start again. So it's just allowing us to make these empowered decisions from a place of love and not fear and not being reactive. And it's interesting because Uranus is trying this full moon. So you might have these like radical visions or ideas of how you can be of service. Listen to those. If you get visions in meditation, in your dreams, really listen to those. That is a really Uranus is really supporting us to step outside the box and go, okay, this is what I believe in. It might feel radical, it might feel rebellious, but I'm gonna take action on it. Okay, so it might be as well radical ways of how you can actually make money, or create more security and resources for others as well, because with Virgo, we're in the realm of being of service. So could be something to question and ponder. And remember, we're still in Venus retrograde till the 12th of April. So we've still got these sort of underlying themes of our relationships. And, you know, with this energy, it's like, okay, well, who's got my back? Who is fully supportive of those really big visions and dreams I have for my life, right? Because ultimately, yes, we need to believe in that vision ourselves, but it is also magnified if we have those people around us that can hold that vision for us and can fully celebrate us and, you know, hold us on that path through the ups and downs, because there are always ups and downs. So find your people, strengthen those relationships, and maybe some of those relationships it's a time of shedding, particularly eclipses. Anything that is not aligned with your soul will start to drift, will start to disappear. Okay, so I'm giving you this so you know so you can prepare for it. And just, you know, asking these questions, that's why astrology is so helpful. So it's not just like, oh, it's out my life. It's like, oh, I saw that coming. I can be more mindful and more conscious of what I want to do and how I want to harness this energy. So yeah, there is interesting, and that there's probably this, because Saturn is still in Pisces, those healing modalities, whether you do healing yourself or you go to healers, coaches, mentors, whoever they are, those plants can really support us at the moment. If it's plant medicines, herbalists can really support us. Anything that is helping us connect with soul and with spirit and be more connected to the earth will help us on our mission. So yeah, this eclipse is going to just give you more clarity on your soul mission. And eclipse energy can stay around for a while, like just this eclipse, so particularly if it's pointing on, if it's hitting a significant point in your natal chart, if it's on a personal planet, it will feel more intense for you. So that's why I said a reading could be really helpful to know what is happening for you as we navigate the next 18 months. But yeah, there will be potent changes, and it can feel chaotic at eclipses. So grounding is so important. Go out into the earth, ground your feet on the earth, go for walks, get a grounding mat. Got a grounding mat, it's very good. And yes, blessings to you on this eclipse. Bye.